What's up, guys? HVAC Millionaire right here on YouTube. It's good to see you guys. Today I want to talk about, have you ever felt like you're doing all you can, but you're just not getting the results that you'd like to see? We're going to talk about it in this episode. Have you ever heard the phrase, you get what you tolerate? Because this is something that usually we get to a point where we just feel like we're not getting what we need or getting what we want, and that creates frustration. And that frustration shows up for a reason. It's a signal. It's a signal to tell us that things need to change. So what we're going to talk about today is why raising our standards doesn't always have the payoff that we think it should be, and I'll explain why. Guys, if you want to capture a lot more business this summer, be sure to go get you a nice website. Visit markittoday.com. That's MARKIT today.com, and they'll hook you up. Okay, so why are we not getting the results that we would like to have and see show up in our lives when we're putting in a lot of effort? Well, I talked about you get what you tolerate, and this is true for all of us, and there normally comes a time where we make a decision internally that, we're not going to put up with certain things anymore in our life, whether it be our finances, our health, our relationships, our businesses, whatever it is. We make this decision that this is it. Like, I can't do this anymore, and it's normally pain that causes this change. So once this change begins to happen, there's usually a lot of frustration leading up to it, but eventually you get to the point where you want to make a change. And when that happens, what you're actually doing is you're raising your standards. You're telling yourself, like, I'm not going to live like this anymore. That's raising your standards. Now you're going to live differently because you're going to make different decisions and take different actions. So when we raise our standards from, I don't know where you're starting at, but maybe you're poor. Maybe it's poor standards, and you're just tired of the results that you're getting from having poor standards, which most people will. So when you have poor standards, what type of rewards do you get in life from having those poor standards? That's the question. Well, what do we get? We get poor rewards. So there's not much meat on the bone there. If we have poor standards, we're getting poor rewards in whatever area of life that we're struggling in and getting frustrated over. Now, what happens when we put our foots down, we say, I'm not going to do this anymore, and we raise our standards to good. Let's say we raise our standards to good right here. So like we're way down low, we raise them to good. What type of rewards do we get for being good at our job, being good at sales, being good at being a husband or a father? What type of rewards do we get in life for being good? Well, we still get poor rewards. And that's what people don't understand, is that we're looking, we think that we should be getting good rewards, but the reality is we're still getting poor rewards, and it's not very fulfilling. So then we get fed up. There'll come a time where we get fed up when we're like, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm going to raise my standards again. So now maybe we raise them up to here. Like now we've got excellent standards. Like we're going to strive for excellence. We're going to do better than what everyone else is doing. We're going to do more than what everybody else is doing. So if that's the case, what type of rewards are we going to get now? Well, now we're moving up. Now we're getting good rewards. And most people stay right there, to be honest with you. They don't go any farther than that because they're good. All the necessities are covered. Their bills are paid. Why put any more effort in to get to move that up to the next level and raise our standards even more? But there's a few of you out there that want more, right? So you raise it again, and you're like, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna raise my standards, and from here on out, I'm gonna be phenomenal. Like that is my goal. Whether it is with my health, like I'm gonna make sure that I eat only healthy foods. I'm gonna exercise regularly. Maybe I want a phenomenal relationship. So I'm going to have to do things outside of what I've been doing. I'm going to have to add some new activities or get rid of some old non-productive habits that I have. Maybe when it's in sales, I'm going to have to completely change up my routine and learn a whole new process. I don't know what it is, but when we make this decision to get phenomenal, well, what type of rewards do we get? Now we're getting excellent rewards. That's where all the rewards are. They're all from being phenomenal. We can't be good, because just being a good dad or a good spouse or good at your job, you still get those poor rewards. So we've got to make this transition. But like I said, most people stay stuck right here. Most people who want anything more in life or come to a time in their life where they're like, I want more. Well, they'll raise their standards during that time, but they typically stop there. So I want to encourage you, especially going into summer here, the HVAC business is about to explode. You know, some of you are already getting busy because different parts of the country is getting hot already. We're in the Midwest, right in the middle here in Kansas. It's not hot yet, but next month it's probably going to be warmer. So we're fixing to explode and have lots of cash flow and lots of work, and that's all good. But if we don't try to be phenomenal, we only get good rewards. So by the end of the summer, when it's over and we're rolling into winter again, those good rewards sometimes don't sustain the business. We need excellent rewards. And the only way we're going to get those is if we decide and make that decision and make that declaration that we're going to be phenomenal. So I hope you guys will consider where you've been playing at. And remember, you get what you tolerate. So if you're tired of not getting the results that you want, we got to up our game. And that's what I'm going to challenge and encourage you to do. So hope you enjoyed this episode. Until next time, go make money. Boom.